What's up? It's Austin from Houston. February 1st, new month, new me, right? What's going on in the market? You may have remembered last month, I told you, I think things are going to slow down. Was I wrong? Did the market heat up? Do we all make a bunch of money? Not quite. Interest rates, 6.95 this morning. They peaked on the 16th at 7.04, but they really haven't moved. They've been in the six nines for the past month. Actually since the beginning of December. So rates not changing. We're getting word from the feds that that's not going to change. Let's look at the data. How long is it taking to sell a home in the Houston market? And if you're not in Houston, tell me what does your market look like? 56 days in January. So a little bit slower than December. November was in the 40s. So things are pretty slow. You go back in time, you can see they've been in the 50s, 40s. There was a couple of busy months in 23, but since 22, 21, things were selling in the 20s at that point in time. So average days on market for a single family house was a little bit lower. So what about the sales price? Did we talk about that yet? How much is your house worth? And remember, if you got land, commercial, retail, this all follows behind. If you listed a home in July for 443, your average sales price, you lost about $30,000, $33,000 if you haven't sold yet. So close to 10% we're losing off these. Look at original price. If you're listed at 473 in the month of January, likely you lost a lot of money, $60,000 on average. Maybe people are starting to accept that values aren't as high as we had once anticipated. But you look right here, September, we were listing these properties for 500. Look back in April, 522 to 534. That's almost $85,000 difference. So part of the reason is it's critical to price the home right the first time. Because if you don't, what happens? Property sits. And if the market's going down, whether or not you like it, your value is going down as well. Let's look at units sold going back 12 months. This is crazy. 4,000 in the month of January. In the month of January, sold 4,000. Look at this. Let's go back 10 years. When's the last time we had 4,000? It was close in January 2020. This is like pre-COVID numbers, 4,100. But in Houston, yeah, you may say January's kind of slow, but it hasn't been that slow. This is the slowest January since 2016. But I got good news for you. That year it went up, that year went up, that year went up, that year went up, stayed the same, went up, went up, went up. So every February is higher than every January. So that's good. Look at March. March is higher than every February. So there's a seasonal trend here when it comes to units sold. Maybe not average sales price. We'll check that because that's an interesting metric as well. Sales price went up in February, went up, February's up over January. So there's a pattern there. March went up over February, March is up over February, March is up over February. So seasonally, March is up over Feb, March is up over Feb. Seasonally, price values go up. So just based on seasonal trends, pretty optimistic about the month of February and the month of March. January is typically going to be a little slower. Home values are down. If you did not buy a house in January, man, I feel sorry for you. But let me know what you think. I want to know your questions. Keep an eye on the market. Are you investing? Do you want to know about commercial? Do you have a specific asset type? What do you want to know on this channel? I am Austin from Houston. I want to be your friend. Leave a comment. Just say hi. Show the love.